Trying to take three, y'all. We're trying this again. So, hello. I can finally get composed for a second.
Hello, I can finally get composed.
With the worst mic in the fucking planet. um, I wanted to quickly thank uh, Pris, uh, Prismatic Queen for the follow. That was really kind of you. I appreciate it. I'm hoping that this thing is still live. I'm still not used to doing this on mobile. So forgive me if there's gonna be a bit of scuff. It's probably gonna be a lot of scuff till I get more used to this. This is the first time I ever streamed this way, and I'm gonna do my typical stream things really quickly, and then we'll get started. But yes, as the title suggests, I decided to try to do a little bit of tier list making today. I haven't streamed in a very long time, and it's because I'm currently on hiatus because of some IRL shit that I gotta do. Some really important stuff. But I figured that, I take a breather for a minute and just, talk to whoever shows up today. I've been watching a lot of tier lists recently and I've just been in the mood to do one. Or a couple actually. But I don't know. I was just like, what are two of my favorite things? And I'm just like, DVD and fucking Pokemon. They're great. So, as soon as I get myself ready and all, we'll get started. I'm just, I'm very, I'm not used to streaming like this, but I also haven't streamed in general for a long time. So, forgive me, please, if I'm not, like, really with it right now. But we're gonna try. We're gonna try this. See if this works out. Do 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 do. But I hope everyone's doing well today. Hope y'all having a good day or night wherever you are. Hope your day's going freaking great. And I guess we can start. I don't know. I'm almost ready. I swear. I'm sorry. I'm so not used to this. I am so not used to this, dude. This is fucking wild. um, shit. um, it's gonna be super scuffed, and that is perfectly okay. That is perfectly fine. May as well tell the group too, in case they want to stop by. I don't know. I don't know. I'm like really nervous to do this. I haven't done nothing like this in a long ass time. But yeah, hello everyone. We're gonna try this now. Um, I got a tier list going, and I've got a few of them that I want to do today. First, figured I would do DVD killers, just because I think it'd be fun. Sick. Okay. But yeah, I think it'd be fun to try this out. I've never done a tier list on this game, even though I've been playing it for several years now. So you would think that I would have a little more confidence in my placements on these things, but I don't know. I still feel like my logic could be a little bit flawed as well, as far as what I think is the best versus what is actually definitively the best. And I'll probably have differing opinions on certain killers than I do with most people, or who knows, maybe they'll line right up with what the whole world thinks of them. But anyway, hopefully everyone can hear me. That'd be a start. I'm gonna test the mic real quick, see if I can be heard. Let's see. Hello? Testing.
Hello? Testing.
Okay, yeah, you can kind of hear it. Okay. Yeah, we'll go with it.
Okay, yeah.
Cool, cool, cool. All right. So we got all the DVD killers up to current day. Oops. We have all the killers up to date, up to Dracula. So we're gonna go from hopefully in order. Hopefully I didn't just fuck up the order by just scrolling. But yeah, I'm doing this on my phone. We're gonna do DVD killers first, and then I figured we can do like some Pokemon rankings based on gen afterwards. If this, goes well, if people like it. I don't know. But anyway, we'll get started. We're gonna start with Trapper. This guy, oh my god, he has not been able to catch a break all the years that DVD has ever came out, dude. He has like one of the worst startups in the entire game, dude. But if you can get going with him, I mean, you can certainly make some pretty nasty end game builds with him. Like he's one my favorite Blood Warden setter with like no way out and such. So maybe not freaking awful, but I'll probably put him in bad. Just because he's a basic M1 and all he's got is trap placement. Even though you can kind of fake it, it's kind of weird. He has like a few niches where he's like really good, but the catch is that to set all that up takes so much time. And his early game is probably one of the roughest out of everyone. The only people that rival him are probably like Nemesis and Myers. But I would argue probably Nemesis's early game is better than Trapper. But you can put a trap down, get a little speed boost to help you in a loop. You can fake loops with him. You can block windows. You can block the doors, which is kind of fun. He's really good if you can get everything set up, but the problem is that it takes so long to set your shit up that they'll probably already pop like one or two gens if they're competent. Probably more too if you can't catch them in time. That's why I often anticipate, a rough beginning of the game, and I'll probably just set up end game. I never go regular builds on him. He's too rough, man. So I'm gonna leave him at bad. These placements they'll probably move around over time. I mean, if anyone would want to discuss or anything, I'm always up to hearing people's opinions on what I place them on. So Trapper's fun to play as for me. I just don't think he's not very fun to go against, but he can be fun to play as, in my opinion. But yeah, though that early game really kills it, and plus he's an M1 with not really much of an ability to help him in chase. So that's another reason why I kind of put him in bed. But yeah, moving on from Trapper, we have the Wraith. Now Wraith is he can be pretty good in the right hands. I don't think he's like up here or anything. I mean, spoiler alert for the blue one up there, but fuck it, we may as well put her up there. If anyone, it like was it? I mean, where else would she go? Like, anyone that's ever played this game. Like, where else would she go? Yo, it's Lex. Let's hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, just taking a break from the studies, and I figured I'd do a little tier list thing today. Hopefully the mic quality doesn't sound too shite. What are you streaming on? I'm dead ass on my phone right now. I'm dead ass on my fucking phone. Yeah, I'm on the mobile. I literally was just like I was studying for hours. I'm just like, dude, I need a fucking break. My brain's gonna fall out. But yeah, I have a few tier lists planned. I have DVD killer ranks first, and then I figured I was gonna do Pokemon based on Gen. So far, I did Trapper under bad because his and early game is shite, and then I kind of spoiled everyone with the Nurse tier because Nurse is literally broken, like in every fucking way possible. Like she's the one killer that does not follow the rules of DBD. Like she can literally just say fuck walls, fuck pallets. I'm just gonna hit you and you're fucking dead. Like, and if you have like aura builds on her, she's nasty. Like if you have what's it called, the fucking Ghostface one with the I'm all ears. That's nasty. Barbecue's nasty on her. Frickin' pain res. That shit's nasty. Trying to, I don't. That's the thing. I don't play her that much, but you don't really have to know how busted this killer is. She's just fundamentally, she's just insanely good and insanely broken. This is this should be like the precedent of like, okay, Nurse is here. No killer that's ever made should ever be where Nurse is. Ever. Cause she is just she's a whole on a whole other fucking plane, dude. It's wild. The fact that she can deny walls and pallets and like the cooldown on her power is like non-existent. Like it's kind of wild. And they even tried to nerf her, and she's still top tier. So that just shows you how much she's a menace to this game. But anyway, we got Wraith. I think like they ain't the best. I don't know. I'm teetering between these two, either pretty good or I, because I feel like Wraith with the right add-ons can be pretty nasty. But if you're playing like vanilla Wraith, I don't think he's anything that spectacular. I think there's other stealth killers that do his job a bit better. Um, I mean, he's definitely a good fundamental character to pick up if you're trying to learn the game. Like if someone were to ask me like, "Oh, what killer should I learn if I want to learn DBD?" I would definitely point them towards Wraith because he's simple to understand. He's not that challenging to pick up. I think his power is decent enough. He's definitely well, yeah, because up here, really freaking good is probably going to be like Billy, like top five stuff. So yeah, I don't think he belongs there. He's either here or here. I would say either bottom of here or top of here for now. Um, I think I'm gonna leave him at I for now, just because the the power by itself isn't really enough to carry him. But if you have like what's it called, the Windstorm one, the add-on that makes you go really fast, that's huge. He's great with with map traversal, so anything like make your choice is really good on him. Like Pop Goes the Weasel is really good on him. Barbecue and chili. Um, freaking whatchamacallit, Pig OP. I mean, in certain circumstances, she's she can be pretty wild. It Pig OP, nerf her to the ground. Yo, you saw what happened to Skull Merchant, right? She just got fucking nuked, bro. Oh my god. She just got fucking nuked. But yeah, for now we're gonna leave Wraith here because fundamentally the power alone isn't enough to carry him. I think with certain add-ons he can be here, but I think based on just power alone, I think he goes right here. And then same for Trapper. I think if you have like certain attachments or whatever, I think he could probably be like bottom of here, max, bottom of I. But for now, he's pretty bad. But all right, now we have Hillbilly. Hillbilly is a fucking monster. Like there's no other spot he can be. He has next to no penalty for using power, and I was playing him a bit before I went on hiatus, and I was getting some of my best results that I've ever gotten on playing killer. He's easily top three, easily. His map traversal is insanely good. He is what's that? Trapper ain't it for starter. Billy's cute. Yeah, you mean like for early game? I would agree. Trapper just Trapper is just Trapper can get stuff done if you can do it if you have the time. Like if the survivors are bad or whatever. But if you can't get your stuff set up and they just rush you, you're done. The only reason I don't put him like in freaking awful is because yeah, early game, yeah, but also new players that want to play killer. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Like I would say Trapper's definitely tougher to pick up to learn. Like I don't know. I mean, some people like him or anyone looking to play killer more really. Yeah. I would feel like that you would have to have a pretty established killer first before you Trapper RPD. Yo, yeah, he does. Like you block out those hallways, dude. I like using Trapper on the game. Honestly, his trap placements by like the doors and the pallets there, they're so nasty. I love placing traps at like doors so you just flat out can't access them. Like you literally cannot go through it. But yes, I completely agree that I would say just Trapper on most indoor maps is just pretty wild. Maybe not Leary's, but some other ones. But yeah, let's see. But yeah, back to Billy. Billy is just fucking insane. I love him. Honestly, Billy is like the time that I played him. It was some of the most fun I've had with the game in a long time. And it was really thanks to Overdrive that it happened. Now they're going to be nerfing him soon with the patch that just came out. While I'm upset about it, I can kind of understand why he's being nerfed because you can literally just keep revving and revving and revving the chainsaw and just getting your overdrive, and then you just fuck him up in like 2 seconds. It's crazy how like if people really wanted to, like people could just slug his Billy and then just win the game in like 2 seconds if they wanted to, if they're good. But I never really wanted to do that. Um, Overdrive is just it's just so good, dude. I think even with the nerfs, I don't think he's gonna go down that bad. He probably won't be top three anymore. He might be like maybe fourth or third. I don't know. I mean, I'm contemplating putting him at two right now between him and another killer, but for now, I think he's he's like the most fair killer that's extremely powerful. He has some of the best map traversal. His perks that you get at the beginning are pretty nice. Tinker is amazing on him. Pop, pain res, um, barbecue, as I said before, is really good. That Chucky perk too, it's not bad either. like Silent Billy in general, if you can get it to work, is some of the most fun that you can do, just scaring the absolute shit out of people. The only thing that holds Billy back is that he's very map dependent. So that maybe that might bump him down to third over this other killer, because I feel like this other killer can just do well on any map, in my opinion. But Billy's only drawback is that he's very map dependent. Like if you're not at farm or like somewhere that does like any indoor map, you're basically screwed. Unless you get lucky and just down them with the with the chainsaw like right in front of you. But yeah, Billy, fantastic killer. I would definitely recommend anyone to play him. He's so fun. I love that boy. He is fantastic. Now we got Mikey. Oh God, Mikey. Mikey is it literally can go anywhere depending on what kind of list you want to make it. Because if you fucking give him the right shit, he could go like up here. We'll be honest. He can be up here. If you got like everlasting tombstone, whatever, he goes up here. But we're going by vanilla, and yeah, freaking awful. The perks that he gets, I mean, like his startup is, God, it's booty. His his startup is fucking awful. If you don't have like if you don't have add-ons in this guy on this dude, exactly. He needs to rely on add-ons and shit. Exactly. Ain't good without them. Exactly. Very add-on dependent. Like if you don't have them, you're fucked. The only thing that he's got going for him is that once you're tier 3, you got an extended lunge with an insta down, and you slightly go over windows faster, which can be fun if you pair it with like Bamboozle or something. That can be fun, but I don't know, man. I mean, he's fun to play, and his I don't know. I always thought he was a bit of an outdated concept. Like I think Ghostface does his concept a bit better. Um, I definitely think that Ghostface is better than Myers by a long shot. um, but yeah, without the right whatchamacallits, he is not that great. He is not that great. Hit the early game is too rough for this boy. He just can't do it. That's why he's at frickin' awful rather than bad. Because at least when Trapper puts the shit together, like he can at least, get going, and you know, once you have it set, then you're good. But you don't have any tools to help you as Myers besides an insta down, which doesn't last forever. And his power is the only one that can, to my knowledge, that can run out. Like if you stalk them over and over and over again, like you eventually run out of juice, and then you're fucked. You're stuck in tier 2. You're stuck being an M1 killer for the whole fucking game, like after you're done. So it's like if you don't think about who you're killing and stuff, then you can't really optimize them that well either. You could have killed someone that might still have more charges, more evil that you can gain before you can even, like, you know what I mean? You could just run out of juice and then just be chasing that one person the whole time that like is all out of juice. But yeah, Myers is kind of booty. Not gonna lie. Doctor might be a tough one for me to play with because I never played him that much. He's definitely not up here. He's definitely not here. No fucking way. And I don't think he's here either. I don't think he's here either. I think he's either top of bad or like I don't know. He's either top of here or somewhere here. And that's a tough one for me to say because I feel like in the right hands he can be good. Like he's really good at location. Yeah, he I. He I. Um, do I think he's better than Wraith though? I don't know about that. I think Wraith might be better. I don't know. Skill check build goes hard. It does. It does. I mean, it's especially like if you're going against players that aren't as good with skill checks, then he would, be above them. But I feel like it depends more so on the survivor skill rather than yours, if that makes sense. I feel like powers that rely on survivors to fuck up more so than you actually doing a skillful play isn't as good. That's what I think. Because there's people that are like godly with the skill checks and they just don't give a shit. And that just kind of makes Doctor almost obsolete a little bit. Oh God. This is like the first one that's actually given me an issue. Like all the other ones I was pretty confident with. Usually good survivors want to take chase and not do gens, so when they decide to do them, it's a pain in the ass. Yeah. Yeah, true. Yeah, and it's like you never know. Like if I feel like it's too dependent on like the survivors themselves. I think Doc might be a little worse than Wraith, just because like I feel like if you get Wraith going at a good point in the match, you get a good stealth hit off of him and like get a little hit and run going, you might be able to get more done than maybe with a Doctor. I don't know. Yeah, Wraith is better. Yeah, I think he's better, but I think it's pretty close. Like these guys have what they're good at, and I mean as far as tracking goes, Doc is like one of the best in the whole game. I have more fun as Wraith, more so than having the shock peeps. Yeah, exactly. And I mean, especially I can after playing this game for like however many years, I can finally understand why he's under the hard category. It's just for the the shock thing in general. Don't mind me, I'm just getting some water. Like when you the one aspect of him that's really tough is just is just landing the shock at the right time to stop a bolt. Like that's the one thing that's really tough about him. Other than that, he's pretty not too bad to pick up. I have more fun, yeah. So we're gonna keep him there for now. I mean, as I said, I might move him around towards the end. We shall see. All right, who we got next? Hag. Oh boy. Okay, you. You're another toughie. Excuse me for a minute. Sorry. Throat's a little fucked up. I'm not used to talking so much. Um, Hag is interesting. I mean, I don't particularly like her very much, but she is capable of doing some pretty crazy shit. I would say she's a killer that's more high skill ceiling. Hag is good in the right hands, but a first time killer, she is awful. I agree. She's she's got to be like the person that's playing her needs to know what the fuck they're doing. Like there's always the ones that like trap like gens and shit, and it's just like no, just don't do that. I'd say pretty good. Honestly, yeah, I think that too. I honestly think that too. Like she ain't up here because um the survivors can wipe away the markers now. So I think that factor alone kind of bumps her down a little bit. But she has some of the strongest defense in the entire game. Like she can just put shit next to hooks. Guarding at basement is ridiculously good. If you trap doors, you can trap the basement, you can trap You could do mind games at loops if you're good at it. If you're really good with her, you like put a trap on one side, force a volt, and then you got yourself in a good 50-50. If you got a survivor that's going to go back towards you, then you don't teleport and you can get a grab off the vault. It's really good if you can do it. But yeah, if it were before when they added that animation to remove the traps, she would be up here. But now I can confidently put her here at pretty good. I agree with you. Huntress. Oh boy. Huntress. Huntress. I mean, you can't go wrong with her. She's fucking great. It's 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 more so like, do I put her at the top of pretty good or do I put her like at the bottom of like top tier? That's tough. That's a tough choice. I guess it kind of depends on like where I decide to put people. That's the thing though. I don't think she's like Billy good. I think she'd be more aligned with like where Hag is. So I'm gonna probably put her at pretty good for now, and then maybe I'll move her around later. I mean, obviously, Huntress is fantastic with any open map. Like, you got the farm maps, you got, like, Macmillan or something. You know, probably not Autohaven, but, like, yeah, Hunty's pretty good. She's another one people struggle with at the start. I mean, yeah, I was never particularly good with her, and I have mad respect for the people that are good with her. But she's spooky when going against a good one. I 100% agree. When you get those near misses, man, like that shit is so adrenaline pumping. It is so good. Like I would argue, like some of the scariest killers in the game aren't even stealthy ones. I think we had this conversation before, Twix. Like, like some of my worst scares came from Billy and Huntress. Like they were like some of the freakiest freaking encounters I've ever had. I probably just fucked up the order. That's okay. But yeah, great with the aura perks. She's probably my favorite killer to run aura with. Like I'll run like barbecue and what's that other one? The one that's scourged when you get the unhook. I'll usually like she's like one of the few killers I'll run like an all aura build with. Like, lethal that I don't know what the fuck it is. It's the one where you get unhooked and you're highlighted. It's kind of like the reverse barbecue. I forget what the fuck it is. You run that, and then you run lethal on top of it. I don't remember if she has an add-on that makes you have your aura up. I don't remember. I don't think she does. I don't remember. I don't play her enough to really know, but she's kind of got the same problem as Billy. She's very map dependent. Like if you don't have good locker spawns, obviously that's a problem. If you were playing in an indoor map, that's a big problem. You can't snipe them. And the wind up time's a little rough, tough to pick up, but once you master her and you got her to a point where you're comfortable, she's pretty damn good. She's pretty damn good. She's pretty lethal in the right hands. Oh boy, Twix, your favorite, Mr. Cannibal himself. Mr. Cannibal himself, the Bubster. uh, hmm. I'm teetering between here and here. Like most of them are gonna realistically, most of them are gonna be here or here. There's very few that are gonna be really bad, and very few that are gonna be awful. I think. Hmm, takes almost no skill to use him. Yeah, he has a very low skill ceiling, definitely. I haven't decided where to put him yet. I'm just putting him down. I'm trying to think. he has a he has a chainsaw that's pretty easy to control. You can't hold charges anymore. You can't camp with him anymore, or else he goes into tantrums. That's a downside. Chainsaw is way too long. With the chili add-ons, oh yeah, I absolutely agree. If you're running like the chili or whatever that makes you run really fast, and then you got that with like other haste perks like that Chucky perk, that batteries no included one. God, that is nasty. So I've seen Bubba's go after unhooks while they're still like with endurance and get the down. Like it's actually insane. But I don't know if you can do that naturally or if you need add-ons to do that. I feel like you need add-ons to achieve that. But I think the fact that he's I well what for one thing, I think he's better than Doctor. I think Doctor's not as good because tracking's good, but if you don't have a sure way to down them, then that can be a problem. Plus, sometimes I've seen doctors shock survivors so much that they're like they could have gotten a hit over the time that you're shocking people and putting them to tier 3. So I think that kind of bumps them down a little bit. Between these two, I don't know, man. I guess maybe Bubba just because he's got that insta down and that I mean, both are easy to pick up. I mean, Bubba's riskier because if you fuck up, it costs you a lot more. But Wraith is kind of like you still got to hit him twice. I think Bubba's better than Wraith, in my opinion. I think he might be better just because that insta down and how well he can defend hooks and shit. Sorry. Sorry about that. I think just for the sole reason that he can insta down like that, I think he's better than Mr. Wraith over here. His biggest weakness is definitely Windows. Windows just fucks this guy up bad. Um, not the best. Um, trying to think of what else. He's another one that benefits from outdoorsy maps, so he loves like insta down, Saw wins. Yeah, definitely insta down, insta wins. Exactly, 100%. Like you definitely don't want an indoor map. Another member of the whatchamacallits club, the limited by maps club, hates indoor maps, just like Billy, just like Huntress. You got that insta down, but if you slam into shit, that they just get away. They just leave, dude. It's insane. They just fucking leave. um, good bubbles will know when to use their mallet versus the saw. Like really shitty bubbas will only go for saw. Like the shittiest ones I've ever seen will only go for saw. And the same thing with Billy. Like they'll only go for saw or just not use saw. Like, the key to both of them is just knowing when to saw and when to hit them with the mallet. You can't be sawing every motherfucking thing you see. That's that's my tip for you. No, if you see him by a window, fucking hit him with a mallet. Or if you really think you can, tag them, if you're that close to them, then you saw them. Okay, I was just buffering for a second. Hopefully I am still live. I was just double checking. Anyway, I think I'm pretty confident with putting Bubba there. He's pretty good. He all right, but he ain't like the best. He's still like he doesn't have tools that really help him around maps so much. And I mean, if you're in like a pallet situation or even like a window vault, like you kind of are at the disadvantage. Just bring him to walls, you bring him to trees, rocks, and you give him a hard time. That's how you get him. Anyway, I think we're gonna move on. God. Oh God, fucking Freddy, get down there. You are fucking dog shit, bro. Oh, I'm changing the name of this. Fucking dog shit. My God, Freddy, what a fucking disappointment, dude. What a disappointment, right, dude. Oh God, Uh, Freddy hurts, man. Freddy just hurts. Cause I used to love this killer back then when he was had the different mechanics. I used to love Freddy. He was actually lunge OP. You, I feel like that's like more due to the Dream World thing, fucking with like ping and stuff. That's what I think it is. I don't know. Here's the thing, right? Maybe he's not as bad as. Alright, yeah, he's probably not. I don't know. It's tough because Myers' power can run out, right? Freddy's. Well, Freddy's technically does too, kind of. Because you lose your teleports once all the gens are done. So, I lied. Freddy's another killer whose power runs out. Bro's got free coup de grace. That's fair, honestly. He got them long ass nails. He got them long ass nails, bro. um, God Almighty. But here's the thing, right? Like, he needs a rework, man. He is just fucking dog shit. Like, at least Trapper can land into an insta down if you step in a trap. At least Myers can insta stab you once he hits tier 3. Fucking Freddy he has two powers, essentially, and they're both dog shit. Like, why would I ever go with Freddy's teleport when I can just play Dredge, Unknown, or Hillbilly, or Hag? Like, his teleport is so bad. And I mean, sure, you can fake it, right? You can fake the teleport, but you still can't use it again right away. You have to wait for the recharge, and sometimes that could be a detriment to you. And the snares are dog shit too. They're literally shittier clown bottles. That's just what I think. I'm assuming Twix, you're thinking that he's above Myers because of the coup de grace stuff. I feel like that's more so with the graphics of Dreamworld fucking with the ping of the game. That's what I think. And as you lose a generator, that's one less spot that you get for map traversal. Nah, Mikkel is better. Okay, cool. Yeah. I mean, realistically, I feel like that these are the only two killers that are going to be in fucking dog shit tier. Freddy is just a meme. He really is, man. It's a shame. Like when they reworked him, not only did they make him more boring in my opinion, but they just made him. I mean, originally, I mean, he was pretty decent. He was probably like in the I tier, and then they just duped him, bro. He just went doop, and then bam. Like you don't have as many snares to work with anymore. Like his teleport's dog shite. I remember him when he came out. Yeah, like he was like when you can put him in the dream world and then you just got him, sleeping around or whatever, and then you can just see their aura every time you're at a terror radius. It was great. You could just know where they are and then you just go up and get them. It was great. Like he had the best aura tracking. Like his tracking was almost as good as Doctor's. That was pretty damn close. Oh my god, I am not used to talking so much. But yeah, it's so weird to say, but Freddy is literally at his strongest at the early game, and then the further along you get, like the weaker he becomes. Solely because of that teleport, it is just not great. Why are two of the most iconic slashers so shit? Like it's crazy, right? Like Freddy, like lore wise, should be like fucking up here, dude. He's a dream demon. Like he should be fucking up there. Myers should be like Myers should be able to kick this guy's ass, this guy's ass, this guy's ass, their asses, his ass. Probably, maybe not Huntress. I don't know about that one. Maybe not Huntress. And then probably not Nurse because she a fucking ghost, right? But like lore wise, like Myers would fuck up like half of this cast, like a lot of this cast. Like it's crazy, and it's a shame. And I'm also salty that they don't have Robert Englund's version of Freddy, dude. That would have been so good. If they could ever get him in with voice lines, dude, I would pop off. I would pop off, dude. It would be so good. But yeah, Freddy, Freddy desperately needs a rework. I don't think. Yeah, so cringe. Like no, why no? Robert, so cringe. I agree, dude. I fucking agree with you. I think both of these guys are in desperate need of a rework, really badly. I mean, I like that he's kind of like Stalker-ish, but I don't know, man. His early game is just too bad to, justify anything than dog shit. But yeah, the snares themselves are dog shit. The teleport gets worse. The teleport's probably the best part of his power. That you have map traversal, but it takes so long. You have to charge it, and that takes forever. Meanwhile, you got killers like Unknown, you got Dredge, who got buffed recently. Hag, who can just, like, snap a finger and just be right in your face, and turns the camera towards you. So like you force the camera towards you, which fucks them up more, which is another reason why she's good. It's just like everything that Freddy does, there's just killers that do it better, including the snares. That's literally Clown Bottle, and Clown Bottle is so much better than that. And then even the fake pallets, fake pallets aren't the best either. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't because I think. Tell me if I'm wrong on this, Twix. But if you like look at the ground, don't you see the broken pallet remains on the ground if you use the fake pallets? I could be wrong on that, honestly. That might be Doctor. I don't remember. And that's another thing. Like the fake pallets are literally Doctor's power. Oh, you can say it. Okay, yeah. So literally, like his add-on that switches the power around is literally one aspect of Doctor's power, and Doctor's does it better because it's just built in. I think. Oh, I could be wrong on that. I could be wrong on that. That might be an add-on. I don't play Doctor very much, but the one where the shit appears for Doctor is so much better because that's built on top of other things that are actually decent. Like he can, regardless of what add-ons he has, he can track you. Tier below dog shit. Oh God. God, what? Freddy. Yeah, yo, bet. Hold on. Hold on. Add row below. Freddy. Stop that. Yeah, I got you, fam. Look, he's so insignificant that you can't even see his fucking name in the Freddy tier. That's how fucking disappointing he is. He's not in this game. He doesn't fucking exist. Crying and screaming. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, Tex. But yeah, every aspect of Freddy is just done better. You want to make Freddy better? Why not incorporate both powers? That would actually make him not fucking terrible. I think even with both powers, he'd still be fucking bad. He would still be fucking dog shit. He'd probably be better than Michael if he had fake pallets and the snares and the teleport. But I think what he needs is much more than that. He's just God. He's awful, dude. Ugh. Anyway, Pig, Miss Piggy Gal. Oh boy, you. You know, when I first played this game, I used to be particularly fond of Pig. Now, more over the years I've played against her, I kind of like dislike her almost a bit now. A little bit. Pretty good. Yeah, either top of alright. I'd say either top of alright or bottom of pretty good. Just cause of just cause of her potential. Like she can do some of the scummiest shit in this game, and that's why I don't fucking like her. Like if the community hadn't made a meme out of her and stuff, then I feel like people would have taken her more seriously and shit. I'm a god at Pig, but most aren't. Yeah. Like I don't know. I'm trying to think. I've never been particularly good with her. Like I like the add-ons that like charge your thing faster and you just dash, right? Like that's what I like to use. Some people go for the head pop builds, which can be pretty nasty. I think they nerfed that actually. Like she used to be disgusting with those add-ons, but I think they nerfed it if I'm not mistaken. But okay, let's see. Definitely better than Doctor. Definitely better than Wraith. Because her mind games are pretty solid. They're not bad. And if you like set yourself up well at loops, you can do like a fake out. You go one direction and you go the other. I hardly ever use her dash or do head pops. I mean, yeah, her stealth game is pretty good too. Yeah, the crouch gives you no terror radius. Hmm. Do I think she's better than Bubba though? I don't know. That I don't know about. That's tough. Hmm. She's pretty damn good. Like, well, I guess I answered that question. She is good in the right hands. I don't like the ones that stand in front of the fucking thing, the trap. That shit pisses me off. And like I've noticed a lot of them doing that more so nowadays. she's got she's got more to her than Bubba has. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I kind of agree with that to be honest, because like she has built-in slowdown, which is pretty great. Bubba doesn't really have that. I mean, the fact that she has built-in slowdown and stealth and a dash that helps her in chase, I think I have to agree with her being pretty good. I think she might be at bottom of pretty good though. Like she's definitely not better than Huntress and Hag. There's no fucking way. I don't think so. But built-in slowdown is good. Like you don't have to worry about the gens as much. Her dash is pretty sick if you're good at it. I'm not. um, if you can somehow set up a head pop, that's huge for you. If it and another aspect that kind of makes or breaks her is that she's kind of RNG based a bit, which I'm not necessarily huge on either. I'm not too big on RNG shit, but I think she's got enough shit going for her where she can pretty confidently be at bottom of pretty good. So yeah, she'll do good at indoor maps and shit. I don't really know what else to say. I feel like you'd be. I feel like I feel like Twix would be better at talking about this than me because I don't fucking play her. She's not better than Hunty, but I don't know about Hag to the age. Um, true, true. Um, yeah, I feel like I don't know. That's tough. Hag is definitely tougher than her to pick up, in my opinion. They're both got decent high skill ceilings. Um, I think I'm gonna leave her here for now, and then maybe at the end, maybe I'll bump her up or down depending on who else I get. But for now, I think I'm gonna leave her here, just because I guess the crouch itself is a little bit slower. In terms of who I'm having fun as, Pig is better, more things to do rather than leaf traps. Fair enough. I would agree. I mean, I definitely like playing as Pig better than Hag, definitely. I'm trying to do this one more so at like a power scale, more so than enjoyment, because this list would be completely different. If I did it for fun, for a fun one, I could try to do that too. Honestly, who knows? I can maybe try that do that too. Who do I like and hate the most? Anyway, Mr. Clown, Clowny boy. Just saying from me. Yeah, Peg is good where she is. I'm just saying from me. Yeah, fair enough. Um, Twix, do you actually want to try? If you're not busy, would you want to like hop in chat and maybe we can like talk and debate about it, about the placements? I've never tried to do Discord while I'm doing a live, but I don't know. I was just curious. Would you want to try that? Maybe it'll work, maybe not. If not, sure thing. All right. All right, give me 1 second, y'all. I want to try to see if I can do this.